Dear students, today I am posting my next video on analog electronic circuits, in which I am going to tell you about how a summing amplifier, a adder, is made using an op-amp. So the heading will be summing amplifier. So this is a summing amplifier circuit using an op-amp. So if you see the basic definition, summing amplifier is a type of operational amplifier circuit which can be used to sum signals. That means whatever inputs you are going to give, those inputs will be added and the sum will be given at the output. The sum of the input signal is amplified by a certain factor or depending upon the feedback resistor and the input resistor and made available at the output. Any number of input signal can be summed using an op-amp. So now we'll see a circuit in which we are going to use op-amp as a summing amplifier. So if you see this circuit, now in this circuit, VA, VB and VC are the three inputs over here. This is VA, this is VB and this is VC. These are the three inputs. So they have their input R resistors as RA, RB and RC. They have been given to this point which will be common here and it goes to the inverting input of the amplifier of the op-amp. This is your op-amp. So the inputs are going to go to the inverting input of the op-amp. The non-inverting input is connected to ground. Okay, the non-input is connected to ground. Now the most important thing is now these inputs we are going to give as input 1 VA, input 2 VB, input 3 VC. Okay. Now whatever output you get here will be sum of VA plus VB plus VC, and this sum will be multiplied by certain gain factor which depends on this RF resistor and the input resistors RA, RB and RC. Okay. So ultimately what we have to see is even if it is amplified at the output will be the sum of the inputs. So here for simplicity we have taken three inputs. So here we can see the output will be sum of three inputs. Okay. Now to prove this that V0 is equal to VA plus VB plus VC, we have to take certain assumptions over here, certain equations over here. Now here you can see a node V2. Okay, and here this is a common node. So this is all your common node. Now in this common node, if you check here, your current IA plus IB plus IC will be equal to IF plus IB. Okay, now this is according to your Kirchhoff's current law. So if you take this node as common, the current entering a particular node will be equal to current leaving that node. So the sum of a currents entering a node is equal to a current sum of a currents leaving the node. Now the same circuit, if you see the explanation for the circuit, this we already know. In the circuit, the input signals VA, VB, VC are applied to the inverting input of the op-amp through input resistors RA, RB and RC. This is the first thing. Any number of input signals can be applied to the inverting input in the above manner. So inputs you can increase. Now for simplicity, we have taken three inputs, VA, VB and VC. RF is the feedback resistor. Non-inverting input of the op-amp is grounded using resistor Rm and RL is the load resistor. This is what we have seen in this circuit. Okay. Now after that, if you see the circuit again and when you want to apply the mathematical expression to show that the output is the sum of the inputs, then we will consider this point as a common point here, this node. So at this node, if you see the current IA plus IB plus IC is entering the node, which will be equal to the sum of the currents which are leaving the node. So IF and IB are leaving the node. So with this equation, we will start our or derivation to show that the output is the sum of the three inputs. So here if you see, by applying Kirchhoff's current law, KCL, at node V2. So here you can see, you can apply this Kirchhoff's current law with this node. This is your common node. So this is also common node. So you take this node or this node, the equation remains same. Okay. So we'll take this node or this node, any node you can take. So by applying KCL at node V2, we get IA plus IB plus IC is equal to IF plus IB. So all the incoming currents is equal to all the sum of outgoing current according to your KCL. Since the input resistance of an ideal op-amp is close to infinity, input resistance is very high and has infinite gain, we can neglect the input IB and V2. So here, because of input resistance becoming very high, so input resistance here of the op-amp is very high, so this current will be very less, and this voltage also will be very less. So V2 and IB will be very less and can be neglected. So here we are saying that we can neglect IB and V2. Therefore, the above equation for the KCL will be equal to IA plus IB plus IC is equal to IF. Now this can be your equation 1. Now equation 1 can be rewritten in terms of voltage and resistance, where IA is equal to VA by RA, IB is equal to VB by RB, and IC is equal to VC by RC. And if you want IF, now IF will be the difference of two voltages, that is the V2 and V0 upon RF, that is resistance. So if you see IF, now this IF, if you want to write about this IF, now this IF will be nothing but the voltage at this point and the voltage at this point upon the resistance RF, that will give the current. Okay, so here we have written it as V2 minus V0 upon RF. So here this IF will be equal to V2 minus V0 upon RF. Okay, this will be your equation for IF. Whereas the equation for IA here, IA will be VA upon RA, VA upon RA, IB will be VB upon RB, and IC will be VC upon RC. Okay, so all these substitutions we are going to do here. And then here you can see that equation 1 is rewritten as VA upon RA plus VB upon RB plus VC upon RC is equal to V2 minus V0, difference of the voltage upon the feedback resistor, which will give you IF. Okay. Now neglecting V2 because V2 was very less because of high input impedance. The above equation can be VA upon RA plus VB upon RB plus VC upon RC is equal to minus V0 upon RF. So here this will be 0. So you get minus V0 upon RF. Okay. So that is what we have written here, output. Now this equation, if you continue with, we have VA upon RA plus VB upon RB plus VC upon RC is equal to minus V0 upon RF. Now RF, which is on our right hand side here, this RF, if you take it to the left hand side, okay, then we will get the equation as V0 is equal to, minus sign will come as a common sign because we have taken minus RF as common. So minus will be taken common, RF upon RA into VA, RF upon RA into VA, this equation, then RF upon RB into VB, RF upon RC into VC. This will be your equation. Now in this equation number 2, if the resistors RA, RB and RC has the same value, and if they have taken as R same value, then that equation 2 can become as V0 is equal to minus RF upon R into VA plus VB plus VC. Okay, now if the values of RF and R are also made equal, then the equation becomes output voltage V0 is equal to minus sign, that is the inverting output, VA plus VB plus VC. So this is your addition. This is a sum of three inputs. Sum of three inputs. Now this shows that the output is the sum of three inputs, VA plus VB plus VC, and hence we can say that this circuit acts as a summing amplifier. Okay. Thank you, students.